Turn this over to me. I got cystic fibrosis. See, I've got cystic fibrosis. What's up, guys? This week we are talking about missing school. With everybody going back to school, we thought we would do a little video about sharing our advice and our stories with our school experiences and missing school and how we dealt with that and stuff like that. So, as you guys know from my last videos, I was pretty fortunate enough during my childhood that I was pretty healthy. Pretty much elementary through high school, I would only go in for yearly visits, and those visits lasted about 10 days. I would tell my teachers that I was going to the hospital, so they would send me work, so when I went back to school, I was caught up. I didn't tell my friends I was in the hospital. Like, in my last video, I didn't tell anyone that I had CF. So I would just tell them that I was either sick or I was at my friend's house or my grandma's house or something like that. And my advice is just tell your loved ones. They're not going to think anything differently of you. That was my fear, was the fear of being looked at differently. I just wanted to be a normal kid. I didn't want anybody to see me for my illness or anything like that. So anyways, when I got to college, it's really when my health took a toll. I neglected treatments because I was on my own. I had to clean my nebs by myself. I had to find time to do all that. So I was going to the hospital, sometimes 2-3 times a year. And my school had this strict no forgiveness. If you miss 4 classes, then you fail the quarter. So I failed a few quarters, and I think I didn't go to a quarter because I knew I was going to the hospital during that time. So I didn't even waste that money on classes because I knew I was going to fail them anyways. So it was pretty rough, but it took me 5 years to get my 4-year degree. I stuck with it. I know a lot of people get in that bind where they're missing classes and they're spending money and they're failing classes. Just my advice, I'm giving a lot of advice today, but just stick with it and keep busy. Because when I got out of the hospital and all my friends were in classes, or I didn't have a job when I got back. So it would have helped if I was a part of a club or something that I could keep busy. If I had a job or something like that, that would be a big advice that I give anyone who's going to miss a quarter and goes back to school and has nothing to do. Because I went through some serious depression when I got back because I had no job. I wasn't going to school. All my friends were, and I didn't have anything to do. And when you don't have anything to do, we are built to do something. We can't just sit around and be alone with our thoughts. I don't know. But anyways, that's a whole different topic. We can branch upon and talk about that whole experience. I don't think that fits in with the missing school part, but we can talk about that later. That's really all I have to say about missing school. My advice, again, is to tell the people that love you the most, tell your friends, your close friends, tell them you have CF so they understand, and you can get people in the hospital to visit you, so you're not staring at a wall or staring at the TV all day, every day, going on Facebook. It'll give the nurses a break from having to entertain you. So anyways, guys, that's pretty much really all I can say about missing school. I was very fortunate enough to not have to miss a lot of school. If you're not going to tell your friends, at least tell the school board so they can understand, and at least you have a chance of getting excused from school. my school, no excuses. I don't care if you're dying, you fail a class. So, yeah, that was unfortunate. But I got through it, and you guys can too. So I appreciate it, guys. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, you can do that now if you wish, and get involved in our Facebook polls and stuff like that, because you guys dictate what we talk about, and this channel is all about you guys. We want to talk about what you want to hear. So thanks again, guys. I will be talking with you next week. See ya.
I got cystic fibrosis. See, I've got cystic fibrosis.